CT ranking, so I'm expecting a very good game here today.
Yeah, I called the Newington game, you called the St. Joe's game before that, so we'll be able to compare how those two games fit into this game. We can see what they've learned from lessons from each of those two games.
Very average, so definitely going to be a point of emphasis here for this record team today, as they finally want to get that thing going, so that they're not so much of a one-dimensional team.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Staples to get out fast, get the ball on the ground. I think that if Smith can get on his legs moving also, that's a big point from the last game. 3 rushing touchdowns for Smith. That's extremely impressive. They're going to need a good job from Smith today. He can make mistakes. In the first half versus Newington, he threw for 3 interceptions. Had more talent, then that would have been a tough loss, because 3 interceptions in the first half is not a game that usually you normally win. But Smith came out in the second half, and he's
definitely can play both sides of the ball, so that's something that you love to see out of one of your players.
And now the kickoff is getting underway. Jack McCall taking the kickoff. It's Trumbull back to return. A little windy here tonight, so that could be an issue on the kicks, but we'll see.
McCall, I don't think he missed an extra point last week.
No, he did not. He went 5 for 5, I believe, so good effort by him out there. So now he's lining up for the kickoff. Trumbull back deep to return with 2 men. And the kick is away. Fielded by Trumbull at the 15. Going up the field is Trumbull play, and Staples gets him in the back, trying to get the tackle, making some moves to Trumbull, and they get out into the sideline, and it is to the 25. Good return there, 10 yards there on the return to the 25 for Trumbull. That was Jaden Mikan right there by Trumbull, able to get that return out. So now the Trumbull offense comes on the field here, and they have some playmakers. They're going to have a tough time slowing him down tonight. So now Trumbull communicating with their coach. The quarterback, Hunter Agosti, is getting ready there. He's a senior, number 2, Agosti. As Agosti takes a snap and hands it off to Johnson. Johnson cuts up the field and gets around 4 yards.
Pretty decent push there from the offensive line on first down.
Just play outside. They move around. They move them around. They get them to use their powerfulness to make big tackles. So now Trumbull taking a snap again. Looking to throw, and they get it off to the receiver on the sideline, cutting up field, and a good tackle there by Staples, only for around a 2-yard gain.
Nice job there flying to the ball. That's what you love to see out of the defense. You don't want to see all those white helmets if you're Staples crashing on.
And some good plays too. That was number 5 for the Eagles, Luca Antonio, who made the catch. As Staples looks like it's blitzing here, and it is looks like a offside there on Staples. Coaches are not happy right now. You can't have those mistakes early in the game.
Yeah, that's now going to give them a first down.
So they will move the chains on the penalty. Staples cannot be making mistakes like this early. It's too important of a game for this to be a factor. They have to play good football. Even if they might not be the more talented team, they have the ability to win this game, but they're going to lose that if they continue to make mistakes. As the snap is taken, and they hand it off to Johnson. Johnson goes up the middle, and another good tackle there by Staples.
That was a throw on the rain on the tackle there. Great job.
He has an impact on the field. So if a bunch of guys are making tackles, it shows that they're out there, they're hustling, they're doing what they can. And now it is another snap here by Trumbull, dropping back to the quarterback, and he gets it out to the side, and it is dropped by the receiver there. That is Jack Nerlin, the senior.
Antonio are going to be a huge part of this Trumbull offense.
Yeah, I've noticed that they've gotten into a lot of screen passes early in the game, so they're not trying to put the ball down the field, which probably makes sense at this stage in the game pretty early on. They don't have to do that yet. They're going to stick to their fundamentals, run the football, and do short passes.
Johnson's averaging almost 160 yards per game. That is just absolutely absurd.
Very impressive. As the quarterback takes a snap and he gets it down the middle of the field, has an open man and is dropped by the tight end. Tough play there. As that is Ben Carley, number 47, was wide open there and just dropped the football. Maybe a little overthrow, but definitely catch the ball. And defensive pressure there by Staples.
Yeah, that was a good job not letting Johnson get out in the open and make some plays early on. That's exactly what they didn't want. They didn't want Johnson to get settled in early. And Staples, they got off the field pretty quick.
And now the punt team is on. Clark back deep to return. We know he's fast. We know he's quick. And let's see what he can do here. As the snap is behind the punter as he runs. And Staples gets him on the sideline. Tackled by Staples at Trumbull's 25-yard line. So Staples has excellent field position to start their first opening drive. And that is a terrible mistake there by Trumbull early.
Yeah, bad snap, a little high for the punter to grab. He could not haul it in. Tried making a play off to the left, but he was not able to break away from
Newington in the first half. They got great field position a lot, but they were not able to capture. On the sideline, Barron is talking, and Smith sets in for the snap in the shotgun. Smith takes a snap, and he runs it. Smith running up the middle. Smith cutting outside, and Smith gets around 2 yards there on that play.
I like that play call a lot. First down, first
snap. Four receivers set here for Staples, as it looks like it's a passing situation. Smith takes it and runs it again up the middle. So aggressive here early, and Smith gets around 6 yards there. So it is going to be a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, 2 solid runs there by Caleb Smith to start the game. I really like this year.
Yeah, so if y'all can settle in the run game also, that's a big part of the Staples offense. So Smith takes it, and he runs it in the middle, up again, and he's going down to the 5. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown Staples. Caleb Smith on the rush. Excellent play there by Staples. Hole up the middle. Smith capitalized. Great start for the Staples records right now.
3 straight QB runs for Caleb Smith, and Trumbull did nothing about it. 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, and they didn't even look to stop it again.
I am not going to lie to you. I did not. Barons is aggressive. He's trying to trick the Trumbull defense, trying to get them on their toes, and it's working so far as McCall is now lining up for the field goal.
Yeah, great job there. Good play calling. And I was looking for Tyler Clark, honestly, on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
That was a good situation for him, but apparently not. As now McCall kicks the PAT, and it is good through the uprights. So 7-0 Staples early here. 8 minutes left in the first quarter.
That's a perfect start right there for Stace. And then getting the ball off a bad punt and just putting it in. Looking forward to seeing Hunter Augusti obviously starting to get the ball in the air to Antonio, because that's a very good dynamic duo right there.
So 2 men back deep again for Trumbull as the kickoff is about to go underway. McCall at the center sets the ball on the 40-yard line. Staples comes out of that huddle and sets for the kick. McCall back. Trumbull itching to get back on the field. Kicked by McCall, and it is fielded again, and is muffed by the Trumbull returner, and it looks like Trumbull does recover. Staples recovers the kickoff, as it is a muffed by Trumbull. Terrible mistake by Trumbull, as Staples' sideline is ecstatic right now. Huge play there by the Wreckers, as that cannot happen.
Unbelievable. 2 special teams mistakes by Trumbull early on, giving the Wreckers inside the red zone. And what are you
never out of the game. So now Smith communicating with his offense in the shotgun. Smith takes the snap and hands it off. That's Fiala. Fiala gets down to 3 yards there on the carry.
On the play for the Wreckers, number 8, Alex Fiala.
Trying to get Alex Fiala involved there. His breaks a lot of tackles. If they can get him in open space, I think that's going to be amazing.
Exactly. So now Smith in the shotgun again, hands it off once again. Up the middle is the running back. So that's another 1 or 2 yard gain there. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 here for Staples.
Yeah, I'd look for James Hillhouse here. He's obviously
a red zone threat for
2 touchdowns. So he's definitely a guy that they look for on these 3rd down situations to come up clutch.
So now we see Sandra on the left sideline. He's a younger guy, he's had some potential here. So Staples looking to pass now on 3rd down in the red zone. Clark on the outside. Smith takes a snap, looks to pass. Dropping back is Clark, and a screen set up here. And Staples goes in. Staples going around the first down. Looks like they got the first down there, but they are at the 8-yard line perhaps.
Michael Nealon with screens an athlete. I love watching Michael Nealon go out there, make a bunch of plays on defense, and then go out there and make a ton of catches on offense. He's an absolutely amazing player to watch.
Yeah, playing both sides of the ball definitely takes it out of you, but he's done it very well so far this season. So now looks like he's doing okay right now. The coaches are talking about on the sidelines. I hope he can get back in this game now. So now Staples on the offensive once again around the 8-yard line, 1st and goal.
Again, I'm looking for Fiala here, 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And there's a flag thrown.
It's going to be a false start
right here.
Those penalties are very, very just absolutely.
So now Smith, ready to take the snap. Motioning is Staples. And Smith takes the snap and runs up the middle once again. Smith going in. Smith gets around 2 yards there on the play. So Smith has ran the ball 4 times for so far. Smart, because Trumbull will make adjustments at half. They're going to do what they can, because right now Staples looks like it's firing on all cylinders. Smith ready for the snap. Smith takes a snap, and he hands it off up the middle. And that is down to the 1 yard line. Or that's a touchdown there for Staples. And
Touchdown number 8, Alex Fiala.
that is Alex Fiala there with a touchdown. As Colin has said, he wants to get Fiala going, and now Staples is doing that early with the big touchdown there.
That powerful run there to fall into the end zone.
So now it's a 13-0 lead for the Wreckers, and McCall looks to make it a 2-possession game, 14-0 lead if he can get the extra point here.
Ideal start here for the Wreckers. They've established a running game, and they've got a nice 2-possession game already.
Definitely, as McCall kicks the field goal, and it is blocked there by Trumbull, so it is no good.
Didn't look like he hit that one well.
5 minutes left in this first quarter, so I hope Trumbull doesn't use that as momentum, already. So he's a guy that he knows he can do it, the team knows he can do it, and they're going to have to get him the ball more.
And he's been a great threat in the passing game too. 10 receptions, 183 yards, and a receiving touchdown for Johnston. So he's also a guy that you don't only need him to run the ball. He can also catch very well.
Yeah, some guys just have that athleticism. They're able to get down the field. They're able to make guys miss, and he looks like he's the whole package. So now McCall for the kickoff. McCall kicks it off, and Trumbull is back to return. This time it's securely caught by Trumbull as they're running upfield and get it to around the 38-yard line. Sorry, the 28-yard line there as Staples makes a tackle.
First time we'll see the Staples defense in a while as well. Defensive end for Staples. He's been outstanding. He had 10 tackles last week against Newington, so he's another guy that's flying around the field all the time.
Exactly. So now to take it is Trumbull as they get it out to the outside, and there's a reception there by the receiver. That is Antonio. Antonio with a 5-yard gain there. Get him outside. That's a good connection there between these two players, Augusti and Antonio, both seniors, sort of close friends.
Yeah, rolling out to his right and delivering a nice throw to Antonio.
He's a great player. They haven't ridden him as much as I thought they were going to early in the game, but here I'm gonna guess looks like a. There's no receivers out, so they are going to run the football. And the whistle is blown before the play.
It looks like it's going to be a false start. No.
Offsides by Staples. So that's Staples' second offside of the game.
You can't be giving them free first downs like that, but overall they've looked very good. They've made open field tackles, so you just got to cut down on those penalties and they'll be all right.
So now it is Augusti in the pocket, preparing for the snap. Trumbull gets set with 3 receivers out. As they run the football to Johnston. Johnston cuts upfield and he gets a lane, he gets a hole, and Johnston gets around 9 yards there, near the first down.
First big running play of the game there by Trumbull. Nice run there, good lane for Johnston to go through. And he also made his way through some state. Definitely looks like he'll make a ton of defenders miss here tonight.
So now it is Johnston again as he gets inside and he gets cuts upfield for another big play there. So they're down to Staples' 43-yard line now.
Johnston looks very quick too. That jump cut there to his left. He's going to be a tough one.
Dude, he can truck some guys. So I think they're going to have to make safe tackles here, do what they can to limit him. Now it's dropping back to pass is Staples as Antonio cannot make the catch.
Yeah, he just didn't turn his head around in time. He was there on the sideline. Augusti delivered a good throw.
Hit some shots, so
great athlete.
A lot of athletes on both these teams for Staples and for Trumbull. There's now Augusti preparing for the snap, and it looks like a flag on the play.
It's going to be a false start.
False start there, as we can see the Staples defenseman clapping, so they will back up 5 yards.
Long here, so I would look to send some pressure if I was Staples. Try to get Augusti to rush the throw over the middle.
Okay, so yeah, looks like they're going to be going deep here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little run play, try to get some yardage, but yeah, no, they're dropping back to pass now as Augusti goes deep for Antonio. Antonio not able to make the one-handed catch. That would have been an exceptional catch there. As deep, he had the guy beat, but was not able to pull it in.
Yeah, just out of reach, that throw from Augusti. And Antonio close to making an amazing play on it, but great defense. Looked like a pretty bad snap, too, on the punt last time. So I look to send a lot of pressure here, try to block this one, get that long snapper to think about it a little bit.
And Clark, I can see in his eyes, he wants to take to the hash right here, so he's going to do what he can. So now the punt is away, and Clark receives it. Clark must the punt, and he's able to Clark picks it up, and keeps it at the 20-yard line. He muffed it twice there. He picked it up, dropped it, picked it up again, and dropped it again, and then dived on it finally and was tackled. But Staples at
mistakes early on, penalties, and some turnovers, and
here's as much because they just haven't had as much space to work. But now Clark in the open field, that's where he hits best. So 13-0 Staples, 2:59 left in this first quarter. Play clock at 16.
yeah, I'm looking for either Clark or Hillhouse here on first down. Like we said, they're on their own side of the field now. A lot more space for Smith to find a receiver deep downfield.
As Staples has to get set here, there's only 3 seconds left on the play clock, and they're able to get set and delay again there, as they're not able to get in set in time. I saw the play clock down.
Wasted too much time there on the play call.
Yeah, no, the first play of the drive, this team, and they knew he was. Then now they know he's fast, and they're utilizing him for that. So that's an interesting mid-season change for Staples now. As in the shotgun, Smith takes the snap. Smith looking to pass. Smith surveying, and then he's going to run it. Smith dropped, and he gets sacked there at the 17-yard line as he cannot escape. Good play there by the Trumbull defense.
Yeah, nice job in the secondary there. Everyone looked very covered.
Now Smith takes the snap. And he looks to run again. Smith up the middle, and he gets slaughtered once again there as the hole does not open up. Good defense at the front line there for Trumbull.
Yeah, taken down immediately, no space to go, and it's going to be a quick. They wanted to get a pass going instead of having to wait until 3rd and 13 when everyone now knows, Trumbull knows that they're going to have to pass this one here.
Yeah, you can see Clark getting set here. You know, he's a guy who gets the ball in these long situations. Smith is going to take a shot here. As Smith takes a step, and he rolls out to his right. Smith jogs, and he has a guy open, and it's caught there by Staples. As Clark makes a cut, Clark got around here, Clark going downfield. Clark all the way down the field, he gets the burst of speed, and he gets tackled there at the 40-yard line. Excellent play there by Staples as they're able to get down the field.
There we go, Tyler Clark finally getting involved, making some defenders miss as well. Great job there by Caleb Smith, avoiding pressure, getting out of the pocket, rolling.
And they know what they're doing out here.
And like we said, Tyler Clark, number 1 for Staples. He's a huge, unbelievable playmaker in open space.
And now Clark getting set again on the towards us on the left side of the field. As Smith takes a snap. Smith hands it off to Fiala. Fiala cuts up, and Fiala gets around 4 yards there as they're finally bringing him down.
Looks like there might be a fumble.
Fumble on the play.
And they call it a fumble. It's Trumbull football.
Wow. So in the trenches there, Fiala is not able to hold on to the football. So Trumbull recovers it after that big play by Clark. Terrible ball security there by the Wreckers.
Yeah, that's definitely not. And he showed it there, but it looks like someone got a hand in the ball right as.
And now the Trumbull sideline is all hyped up, obviously for good reason. So they have some momentum now, as it is a 13-0 game still for Staples. 39 seconds left in this first quarter, pardon me. So it is Augusti. He is communicating with his offense. The line is set, and Augusti takes a snap, and he hands it off to Johnson. Johnson cuts upfield, and Johnson gets tripped up. Big hole there if he was able to get past the tackle. So good tackle.
If he doesn't get tripped up, he might have taken that one to the house if he broke another tackle.
Yeah, so.
Nice job there by that.
It is Augusti once again, takes a snap, hands it to Johnson. Johnson goes in the middle up the field and pushes to the first down.
Yeah, this is going to be the game plan for Trumbull pretty much most of the day here. They're just going to run the ball as much as they can and then only pass when they need to on 3rd downs. That's what it looks like is going to happen here tonight.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. I think that's what I would do with Rowan Johnson out there. And they're going to keep using him because it's what works best for them. So now, taking it is the quarterback. He goes downfield, and it is tipped up and nearly picked by Staples, but not able to recover it.
San Patricino on the coverage there, almost came up with an interception, but good job there by the Staples secondary.
So now, making some substitutions here is Trumbull, as Augusti stands in, looks at the play, with 30 seconds left on the play clock, so they're going to take their time here, as Augusti communicating with his offense. Looks like a run set here. As Augusti hands it to Johnson. Johnson goes upfield. Johnson keeps going upfield, and Johnson pushes for another first down. Good run in there.
He's such a powerful runner. It takes 2 or 3 Wreckers to get him down every single time. As
that is the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. That's been the break.
Right now being blocked by the official.
That might be Zach Roseman, the running back. Jonathan Hall for Trumbull. He's also got 12 carries and 99 yards on the season, so he's also been very productive for them.
So now it is Johnston once again, cutting up the middle. Big hole there, and Johnston gets another first down. 3 first downs in a row for Johnston.
Just massive holes for Johnston to run through so far in this game. Looks pretty, making it look very good on that last play of the first quarter.
Yeah. So now Auguste takes the snap, and he hands it to Johnston once again. Johnston has another hole, but it closes quickly as he gets around 5 yards there.
Yeah, he got hit right at about the line of scrimmage, but still pushed forward for about a gain of 5. So that's
Auguste preparing to take the snap. Johnston has all the momentum right now. As it is 13-0 Staples. As Johnston gets it once again, goes right at the middle, pushes forward, and the line collapses on him there. So it looks like it's going to be a third and around 3 or 4.
See if Trumbull decides to pass the
10 minutes left in this first half.
Looks like a run set too. Not a single receiver out on the field.
Right. So Auguste takes a snap. Oh, a direct snap there with Johnston. Johnston gets the ball. Johnston goes upfield, and he gets the first down. Good running there by Johnston.
Good play design, a direct snap for Johnston coming across right in front of the quarterback. That's a very good play design.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they don't do that more. The misdirection really confuses the defense.
I feel like third and short, I feel like we should start seeing teams do that more and more.
Now Trumbull getting into the set. 13-0 Staples. 10 minutes left in this half. Auguste preparing for the snap. And it's another direct snap to Johnston. Johnston gets it. Johnston passes it outside. And he gets around 6 or 7 yards there as 2 direct snaps in a row. Just as I said, that they should do that more.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how many passes. It looks like he's used to a pretty heavy workload.
Yeah, and so yeah, 59 carries for 3 games, around 20 carries a game. He's on pace to probably pass that right now.
Yeah, probably.
As Johnston gets the snap once again and cuts it outside, and he gets down another 3 yards there.
Yeah, 3 straight direct snaps for Johnston. They've gotten some decent yardage on him too, but looks like it's only, like 3rd and 1, I think.
Coaches from ball that is often overlooked.
Yeah, 3rd and inches here. I think everyone knows this is going to be a run right here.
Really?
Really, yeah.
We'll see here as Johnston gets the snap once again. Direct snap 4 times in a row, and he does get the first down. Good run there. I don't know what you do about that right now.
Yeah, really, it's going to be very tough to see what Staples does going into halftime, what they want to do with Johnston, because he's been running.
I think this guy can definitely come in and make an impact too. So it's not like they just rely on Johnston, but he is the focal point. As he gets it once again, Johnston up the middle and gets down. Sorry, he bounces it outside there and gets no yardage on the play. That fake got me, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that was a good play design, but Zach Roseby back in the game, coming off that injury, made a really open field tackle on Johnston. Johnston was trying to get outside towards the pylon. Very interesting from Trumbull here.
That's something you do not see a lot.
And they've kept in the same formation every single time.
So Johnston gets it once again as he runs it down into the end zone for Trumbull.
Wow. Another direct snap right there. That was 6 straight direct snaps to Rowan Johnston. And he broke a couple tackles to get into the end zone there. So Staples is going to have to figure this one out. Johnston absolutely 0 answers. So they're going to have to see what they want to do at the next possession.
Yeah, we can hear the sirens playing for Trumbull now as they score a touchdown. You know, they have a big celebration when they score. The whole sideline gets excited. So now the PAT attempt is underway. This is a big PAT attempt because it decides whether it's a field goal game or a touchdown game. As the field goal, PAT is up, and it is good. As an explosion there by the sideline. So it is 13-7 Staples, 7:23 left in the first half. As Trumbull has momentum after the first half is coming out.
I believe that is, in fact, that's Hillhouse.
And that's Hillhouse, sorry. And
Hillhouse and Anthony Armentano.
Okay, so a different group here. We usually see Clark and Sequenzia back to receive, but it is going to be Armentano and Hillhouse. Hillhouse on the left, Armentano on the right. As the kick is underway, as Hillhouse has to receive it. He catches it, fields it, pushing upfield. Hillhouse has a lane. Hillhouse is going to the 40-yard line. 38-yard line. Good rush there by Hillhouse.
Got some good blocks and kickers in there, and great job by Hillhouse, just trying to get upfield, not trying to
score down. 7 minutes left in this first half. They're going to run their offense, get the ball to Fiala. as Smith is communicating with the sideline.
Preston Norris in the backfield now instead of Fiala.
So now, receiving there as Staples, as the screen pass does not go for much yards, maybe 1 or 2 yards there. On a second and 8, second and 9. Now Smith communicating with the sidelines. Staples has set 4 receivers here on the field for the Wreckers. Smith gets a snap, hands it off, and upfield cuts Norris. Norris gets around a yard there, so not much going here for the Staples run game.
Yeah, they try a new look there, taking out Alex Fiala and trying to start this season.
Yeah, so I think they're going to want to see, get Clark involved here, try to make some magic happen between Smith and Clark. Clark has that ability to get open and let him use that. So Smith takes a snap, looks in, and miscommunication there by Staples as Smith throws it behind the receiver. Tough possession there for the Wreckers as the punt team.
Rowan Johnston get back on the field and watch him do his thing again, as that's going to be the main thing for Staples. They're going to have to keep putting up points because it looks like they have zero answer for Johnston in that running game.
Yeah, he really is a great player. He's very dynamic. He doesn't just push upfield, he cuts outside. He moves his feet, he pushes the ball forward and gets out into the open field. So now punting for Staples. The punt is away and is a short punt here by the Wreckers. So it bounces back towards the Staples end zone. So it's a tough punt there, only to the 41-yard line. Not much over the leg there on that. They only have 59 yards to go to the end zone. 5-7 Wreckers.
I'd also like to see Trumbull try to mix in a little more passing game. Obviously, Johnston is working very well, but if they can mix in a good passing game with Augusti and Antonio, it's going to be very difficult for Staples to stop them.
Now Johnston gets the ball. Johnston goes up. Johnston gets a lane. Johnston gets a first down.
I mean, there we go. That's textbook right there. Running straight up the middle. Great blocking by the offensive line there.
We get down the field, and Trumble's going to have to keep riding that here.
Yeah, 14 rushing touchdowns on the year.
15 now.
15 now, yeah.
So Johnston gets it again, and this time he's wrapped up by the Rutgers defense. No gain there on the play.
Nealon comes up with the ball, but it looks like they're called down by contact. But 15 touchdowns in three.
In the backfield, interestingly. Sorry, that is Johnston in the backfield here. As Johnston gets it once again, gets a burst of speed, and pushes it up for around 6 yards there.
Still no answer for this running game.
When's the last time another player on this Trumbull team has gotten the football?
It's really just been the Rowan Johnston show this entire game.
And it doesn't look like he's tiring either. He still has that burst. He still has that acceleration.
We get to see Jonathan Hall at all in this game. I think we'll probably see more of him in the second half when he gets more tired.
Yeah, as now Staples fakes the blitz, as they do not go off sides. Augusti under center. Augusti communicating. Augusti has not taken a snap yet. 15 seconds on the play clock as Augusti takes the snap and gets it out to a different player than Johnston as he pushes it upfield for, looks like the first down. That is Ben Carley, who had that drop earlier in the game, and he makes up for it there.
Yeah, nice job on the bubble screen play there. Yeah, these seconds are valuable for Rowan Johnston, especially a guy that's getting this big of a workload in the game. After pretty much being the only ball carrier for Trumbull since the first quarter.
I've always wondered, when they're mid-run, do they feel that tiredness, or are they just like adrenaline pumping? Is it mainly between snaps? As Johnston gets it once again here for around 7 yards. So clearly he's not tired yet.
Yeah, definitely not tired. To answer your question, I played offensive line when I played football, so when I was during the middle of a play, I would definitely still feel not a loss of step yet. So definitely there is a little bit of tiredness, but mostly it's a little bit in between plays.
And Johnston gets it once again, bounces it outside, and a lot of records surround him there, and he comes close to the first down, but does not look like he got it. So now, the team's making some substitutions here.
I'm sure he's got a very quick first step as well. We'll see it on 3rd and 1 here.
Interesting formation here, as it is Hall. He gets the direct snap, and he gets it upfield, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, he looks like a very powerful runner, just like Johnston is. That's definitely a very scary 1-2 punch there. Johnston didn't do anything with Hall in the game either.
No.
He looks like a very talented player as well, and his stats show it as well.
So Gusty and Hall communicating. Hall in. And he takes a direct snap, and it goes back, and it is recovered by Gusty. Gusty tries to make a play on it, turns it upfield, and he does not lose much yardage on the play. That was a risky play there, as Hall was not able to handle the snap. So that is something that Johnson has shown he's able to do this game, but Hall not.
About a yard or two on that one. That could have been very scary for Trumbull.
So now we see Gusty inside. Hall lined up next to him. Hall gets the ball. Hall cuts it in the middle. Hall gets a burst. Hall gets around 5 yards back.
Navigators really through some traffic in the middle there. Nice job by Hall, and here comes Johnson again. He looks ready to go.
That's back. Johnson looks ready to roll once again. Now the offense communicating. Looks like there's a little confusion, but they're going to get set. 3rd and 6 here. 13-7 Staples. 1 minute left in the first half. As a pass play here by Trumbull that is bad in communication there. As a flag is called. Pass interference here. Tough play there. I don't think that was the right call. It looked like that was an uncatchable ball, but tough play there as Trumbull is going to get a first down on this pass interference.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a design run play, but it was a Gusty bobbled the snap.
On the 12-yard line, 2 yards from the first down line is the end zone. Sorry, it's the first down and goal now here for the Trumbull Eagles with 1:20 left in this first half. 13-7 Staples. Taking a snap and going inside is Johnston. Johnston gets up to the 2-yard line as the handoff there by Gusty.
Johnson nothing up the middle, but he bounces out to his left from a quick jump step as he brings it down to about the 2-yard line.
And I think we all know what to expect here. 49 seconds left in this first half. They're going to have to make a move here. One thing with running the ball here is they don't have a lot of time left, as Gusty's communicating, and a timeout is called by Trumbull.
Looks like they didn't like the play call, or to think that, you know, this game might be going a little different if you have a guy like that in there trying to stop the run.
Exactly. So now, a lot of injuries here so far in this game for both teams, but nothing seems too tragic as the guys have been able to get back out on the field. So 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line, 39 seconds left in the half. As a whistle is blown, call a timeout maybe here. They did not like the set there. They were not ready. I think Trumbull's a more successful team at their level than the Bears are in the NFL level.
Yeah, you know this more than anyone. You're a Bears fan. You've seen how awful that passing game is. But it looks like Trumbull doesn't even have a terrible passing game.
No,
so
they just elect to run it more.
Yeah.
So now Johnson takes a snap. Johnson goes up the middle. Johnson, tough call there. The refs have not made the decision yet. As looks like no decision. And we are waiting here for the call.
He's just short.
Just short there, as he's not able to punch it in. Good effort there by the Wreckers.
Inches away there from a touchdown.
So now Trumbull's going to take a timeout.
Happy with that.
So now the Wreckers trying to make a stop here. Trumbull trying to punch it in. Same formation for Trumbull. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Johnston. Johnson gets the ball, runs it up the middle, and Johnson gets in the end zone. 2nd touchdown of the game for Johnston. And it's a tie game here, 13-13 for this game. And now,
by Johnston again. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. As again, no answer for this Trumbull running game. You have to credit this O-line. This O-line for Trumbull has been outstanding, giving him big holes.
And the PAT is up, and the PAT is good. So it is 14-13 Trumbull. 1 point lead for the Eagles after a terrible start. So Staples lost all momentum there.
Yeah, they have none of the time. Staples tried
We'll see. But, yeah, that would not make sense in this situation with the sloppiness of play by both sides so far. But no interceptions thrown, weirdly.
Yeah, we've seen, I mean, last week when Newington, Smith threw 3 interceptions in the first half, so he's been a little more careful with the ball here, which you like to see.
As a squib kick by Trumbull, as it is muffed by Staples. For some reason, they're not able to recover it, but it looks like they do get under the football. Another sloppy play there.
Yeah, they gotta just follow that one. I mean, you don't want to see the ball rolling around there in a kick.
Communication here between the coach and the sidelines, so it looks like there's a chance they do run a play, as they are not in the kneeling formation, but perhaps they'll just run the football here.
I believe that's Norris in the backfield as well.
Norris is a sure-handed guy with the ball. Smith takes it, looks to pass. And outfield it goes Staples. Open in the field is Clark. Clark makes a cut. Clark cuts outside. Clark going outside to the sidelines with 3 seconds left in the half. Clark gets outside. As the clock is not stopping, but they will fix it.
They should have put a couple extra seconds on the clock here. It looked like he got out of bounds with about 3 seconds left, right? I'm not sure. I haven't really seen too much of Smith throwing the ball that far down the field, but it's definitely possible. He's a very good athlete. I think that he could definitely get it close.
So we'll see what Staples does here. The offense out on the field, all the receivers out there. Looks like a 4-receiver set. Back is Smith. Smith takes the snap and gives the screen to Clark as it hits the ground and the half is over. So not a great end of the half there. As 14-13 Eagles. As this game has been interesting so far. We'll have to do some more work inside, but that should be a change that will help Staples manage this run game.
Yeah, definitely a little difficult to see any holding from up here, but it definitely appears like the Wreckers were very upset with some of the non-calls in that first half, so that can definitely have an effect on how good this running game is here for Trumbull in the second half.
As the coaches up here with us, I have intent look on their faces. They want to get this half off to a good start. In the return game is Hillhouse and Armentano, as it is a squib here early by Trumbull, as it is recovered by Staples. It's muffed once again, but they're able to fall upon it. Staples cannot recover kickoffs. Neither can Trumbull.
Both teams are having trouble securing the ball.
Practiced enough. They practice every day after school. They should have the ball security in this part of the game. You know, it's different than making a catch. You know, you're just you're waiting for the ball to come to you. You're not really doing too much, and you should be able to secure those. As now Smith, ready for the snap. Smith takes a snap, and he hands it off inside. That is Norris there inside as he cuts out and gets a 3-yard rush.
Nice job by Norris there, realizing nothing there, up the middle, cutting that to the right. And
once again, that is able to allow him to move, cut outside quickly, and he has a lot of power on him. He's a stout dude.
Yeah, he's very strong. When I played football, he was very tough to bring down, and he breaks a lot of tackles. So he doesn't look the biggest, but trust me, he's a very tough kid to bring down.
So now Smith communicating once again. A little jump there by Trumbull, but nothing's caught as a snap here, and it gets outside to Clark. Clark takes it. Clark rushing outside. Sorry, that's Hillhouse, my fault. Hillhouse gets upfield to the 38-yard line.
Finally, we're getting some passing game going here. I believe that's an open space. He's also just like Clark, a very electric playmaker in open field.
So now Smith communicating once again with the running backs as he is ready to take the snap. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Staples on the 30-yard line at 14-13 Trumbull. Smith takes the snap, fakes the pass, runs it up, bounces outside, and he gets wrapped up here with about a 1-yard gain there. That is not much going. Takes the running there by Smith.
Pre-game and early on, I was talking, obviously try to keep that running game going a little bit, try to incorporate it here and there, but ultimately the pass game is what's going to get this offense moving.
So now Smith set here. Smith takes the snap, and he fakes the handoff, runs outside, rolls to his right, throws it, and looks like it's incomplete there.
The nailing was falling down as that ball is being delivered to him. Definitely going to be
He has receivers that have speed, able to get open downfield. He has time, he's not looking that way.
Yeah, it's been a very slow game from that point, from that part of the game. He has the playmakers for him there with Hillhouse and Clark on the outside, but hasn't had the opportunity to find him deep yet. I hope to see that one in the second half.
So now Smith takes the snap, looks back, looking deep, looking to pass, and he gets a guy open, and it's dropped, nearly picked off there by Trumbull. Ooh, tough play there.
Yeah, he was right there, right in front of the... Yeah, we've seen Nealon make those catches plenty of times before, especially in the St. Joe's game. A couple weeks ago, he had about 8 catches for over 100 yards. So he was making those catches left and right. He's definitely upset with himself.
Now the punt unit is out for the Wreckers as the punt is away. Not a long punt there once again as the ball bounces. Staples looking to down it inside the 20 as it gets to the 21-yard line. So Trumbull will start on the 21-yard line in this third quarter.
Out comes Rowan Johnston again as that went uncalled in that first half, so we're going to watch out for that, especially in the second half.
As now we see Augusti taking the snap, gives it to Johnston. Johnston cuts up, and he did not get a big play there, so good start here by the Wreckers as they limit it to 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, on first and 10, you don't want them to get a nice job there, only allowing a gain of 1.
Augusti taking the snap, and he gives the outside to Antonio. Antonio cuts the field, and he is forced out of bounds around the 32-yard line. Get the first down. Petrosio. Now it looks like another run formation here. There are no receivers out wide. Augusti, and it's the direct snap to Johnston. Johnston cuts it outside. Johnston gets the first and more. Johnston pulled down near the sideline, but he does get the first down at the 35.
Yeah, there's that formation again. You can tell it's going to be another direct snap for Johnston, as they've been doing that a lot.
Make a stop here. The defense does not look too spry right now as they're sort of making their way down, but they haven't necessarily let up the big play, but Trumbull hasn't really gone for the big play either.
Yeah, they've just been giving the ball to Johnston again and again, making sure he keeps getting his steady yards.
Johnston gets it once again, cuts up the middle, and he pushes forward for around 6 yards.
Nailing on the tackle there, but Johnson again just starting to come.
Second down and 3.
So 2nd and 3 there for Trumbull, 7-yard run for Johnston. Staples subbing here, trying to get a new look in for defense to get this stop. Augusti has the play, and he's in the huddle with his offense. 26 seconds on the play clock. They have plenty of time. There are 7 minutes left in this third quarter. 14-13 Eagles on the 42-yard line. Johnson gets a snap. Johnson cuts it up. Johnson goes for more than the first down for another 7-yard carry.
Again, Johnson spinning around, breaking tackles. Another great run by Johnston.
They're able to make the tackle, but Johnson doesn't seem like the type of guy who has huge long runs, but he just is steady and he gets the ball down the field and he tires out the defense. Oh, and Toby is on the field. I thought that he was out, but he's on the field now, so he's going to try to make an impact here as Johnson is able to. And it looks like a fumble there by Johnson as the ball is down. It is recovered by... We are waiting to see the call from the officials here. It looks like the Wreckers have the football as Johnson makes a crucial mistake. So the Staples Wreckers have the football, and they're going to look to...
His opening drive of the second half, and he puts the ball on the ground. And now
they capitalize on this drive here. This is a huge drive in the game. If they can get the lead, that's what they need right now because Johnson, he's going to take that fumble, and he's going to be angry, and he's going to keep running forward. So Smith takes a snap. Smith gets it outside to Clark. Clark gets hit in the back, stays up on his feet. Oh, he was called down. His knee hit the ground. But that's a tough play. Minus 4 yards. Sorry, that was a Hillhouse there. My mistake. Hillhouse got up on the line. Back forward.
Hillhouse was taken down instantly in the backfield.
Yeah, that's the thing with bubble screens. They're risky. They can have bad results if the blocks are not made. And there, that was shown.
You're really depending on the receivers to put a good block.
So Smith takes a snap. Smith looks downfield. Smith takes a shot downfield, and he has a guy open. Going down the field. That's Clark. Clark going down the field. Clark all the way to the end zone. Touchdown Staples. Hillhouse once again. Hillhouse gets a touchdown there. Great play by James Hillhouse, able to get in the end zone. What a play there. Clark and Hillhouse making impacts here early. Hillhouse gets the score. So Staples leads 19-14. What a play there by Staples.
Huge play there by the Wrecker offense. Going towards the sideline, and Michael Nealon did almost a really nice basketball move. He boxed out his corner that was guarding him, and just an unbelievable play there by Hillhouse, getting down the sideline and prancing in for a touchdown. And the Staples Wreckers take a lead here midway through the third quarter.
And one of the first deep shots here tonight for Staples pays off as Hillhouse is able to make Trumbull pay. So now Staples looks like they're going for 2 out here, which makes sense mathematically. They lead 19-14 right now, with 5:34 left in this half. So Smith takes a snap in motion. Smith takes a snap, gets it outside. That's cutting inside and getting into the end zone.
It's a great job by the Wrecker offense, just basically saying, we'll give this ball to Tyler Clark and we'll let him do his thing in open space. He broke a couple tackles there. It looked like there were 3 Trumbull defenders around him, but
minutes left in this third quarter. Hillhouse to make an impact on that drive, had a couple of score some more points, make this a 2-possession game, but that's very far in the future right now. As Trumbull's angry now, Johnson fumbled that one. He's going to go out there with anger. He's going to go out there with passion and try to get back out there and make some big plays for this Trumbull Eagle team. So McCall set to kick off. 2 men back deep for Trumbull.
McCall's got a big leg too. He used to play some soccer back in the day.
It's booted there by McCall and fielded by Trumbull on the return. Trumbull looking to bring it upfield, and they get it to the 25. Starting there by the 25 is Trumbull. They have 75 yards to go, trying to make their way downfield.
Bringing the ball down the field. I mean, these long drives, they tire out the defense. Just running the ball constantly takes a big toll on that D-line, as they're trying so hard to not let those offensive linemen get up to the second level.
So now it is taken by Johnson. Johnson goes outside. Johnson goes upfield. Johnson keeps going, and he gets a first down there. Quick acceleration there by Johnson, as it's a different look as they get going outside of it.
Just tripped up by number 21, Preston Norris there.
So now Auguste takes the snap, hands it to Johnston. Johnston cuts it outside once again, continues going outside. He has a break there, and he gets to the first down.
Yeah, same thing to the other side, another outside the tackle run by Johnston. And we had some inside information from Devin Jarvis saying that it was very unusual for now finally seeing the outside running game here with Rowan Johnston.
Yeah, there's a possibility that the coach was trying to hide that and use that as a weapon in the second half when they thought it was needed, because it is easy to counter those outside runs if you have time to make those adjustments. So Auguste takes a snap, dropping back deep. He has a guy open, and a excellent catch there by Trumbull as he's able to get it down, and that was Jack Derlin. What a play there by Trumbull. 101 jump ball catch down to the 14-yard line of Derlin. Perfect throw there by Auguste. Perfect catch by Derlin.
His team behind Antonio, but he's also had a solid season. 10 catches for 145 yards and a touchdown. He's a very talented player for this team, and he's a big body. He can go up and get those jump balls, and we saw it right there.
So at the 18 is Trumbull taking the snap. Now Johnston outside. Johnston has a lane outside. Johnston cuts it upfield. Johnston gets down and get a 9-yard run there by Johnston.
Yeah, falling forward again, Johnston. You've never seen him on his back this entire game. He's always laying down on his stomach, falling.
So 3rd and 9 here. 21-14 Rutgers. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Big play here is in the red zone. Staples has to try to hold him to a field goal on 2nd and short. As Auguste takes a snap, hands it to Johnson. Johnson bounces it outside once again, cuts back inside. Johnson maybe gets a yard there. We'll see where they spot the ball, but nice play there.
Maybe only the first or second deep pass we've seen, and I mean, it was a perfect throw, perfect catch there by Derlin, and they were able to execute on that big play.
And now it's 1st and goal here for Trumbull on the 8-yard line, as they're going to try to punch it in. Auguste takes a snap, hands it to Johnson. Johnson goes inside. Johnson bounces it outside. Johnson gets it down around the 3-yard line, so a good run there by Johnson.
Johnson kind of reminds me of like a...
Yeah, the passing game is something we could expect later. So Auguste in. Ready to take a snap, and Johnson looks like he's going to get the direct snap. Johnson gets it, bounce it outside. Johnson has a hole, Johnson has a lane. Johnson's going to get into the end zone here for Trumbull, as it is 21-20. Johnson has 3 touchdowns.
Way too easy there on the direct snap again. Bouncing that one outside as he's just too quick for that record big back. Looks like we might have a tie game here following this extra point attempt.
Let Johnson get a clear path to the end zone. I could have ran that in.
Yeah, he had a lot of space there on the edge.
And the PAT is up, and the PAT is good there by Trumbull. Tie game, 2:27 left in the half.
17 touchdowns on the season for Rowan Johnston.
Another 1 or 2 tonight.
Absolutely. If they get however many more drives they get on the Hill House on an out route, and he took it all the way. So finally we're seeing Staples start to trust more in that running game and start to ditch that running game a little bit.
So we are going to see the kickoff here by Trumbull. 2 men deep back for Staples. That is Hillhouse and Armentano. The kickoff by Trumbull is up. Another squib here. And let's see if Staples can handle it clean. They cannot handle it clean once again, but they're able to fall on top of it. I do not understand, Colin. I see the look on your face right now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable to watch. Every single...
Just play better football right now at this point.
Yeah, just a very sloppy game, I feel like, for both sides. Obviously, we've seen it get cleaned up a little bit more in the second half, but definitely want to have a clean second half here with these two teams.
As Smith takes a snap, looking to run. Smith up the middle. Smith gets a little bit of a hole there, and he gets 3 yards before forward progress is stopped.
I still like how Staples is trying to get Smith ran 10 rushes, 104 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. So that's what he's been able to do in these wins.
Clark is there's a jump on the offensive line.
Looks like it's Jared Billings, I think, on the false start.
That's a tough grenade. Has some communication on the sidelines right now. Coach Barron's running down the field, trying to get his offense set.
Second and long. Obviously, I'm looking for a pass here for Caleb Smith. I'm either looking for Tyler Clark or even Michael Nealon, I feel like, over the middle of the field.
Clark gets it. Clark has some space. Clark goes to the sideline. Clark moves. Clark all the way down. Clark all the way down. Clark 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Tyler Clark as he gets the end around. Tyler Clark, what a play. Staples gets down the field and they take the lead right back. Splash plays, 2 possessions in a row for the Raptors. James Hillhouse, Tyler Clark doing what they do best, getting into the end zone as Staples takes the lead once again.
Unbelievable job there. Great blocking by the offense as well.
So Clark finally gets on the board, took line off. So now we're going to see if Staples can continue this momentum as the PAT goes in. So Staples leads 28-21, and Trumbull's going to look right back to Rowan Johnson.
The last thing that Trumbull's expecting is a touch pass, and we're really going to have to see the Staples team step up here, try to make a stop.
It doesn't look like the holding calls have made an impact. At this point.
Still no holding calls. I don't think there's been a single holding call this entire game for either team.
I mean, in high school football, it's really hard to tell. You know, they don't have all the camera angles and everything. But, you know, the refs do all they can. 4 refs on the field for this game. So McCall set to take the kickoff. 2 men deep, back for Trumbull. And McCall does have a boot, so he's going to try to get him some bad field position here. As McCall boots it down the field, and it is fielded by the Trumbull return end. He cuts up field, and he goes out of bounds at around the 25. That is Colin Van Buren out at the 35.
We'll incorporate more of those outside runs, trying to get him outside the hash marks, and it definitely worked very well in that last drive.
So now Johnston gets the snap, gets it inside. Johnston looks like he had a hole there, but he was not able to make much of that play as it is a 3-yard rush.
Number 2, Johnson.
And different guys are tackling Johnston each time, but he does showing on the field.
He doesn't look tired in the slightest at all. We've only seen Jonathan Hall come in for that one little portion of the second quarter. Other than that, it's been all Rowan Johnson.
As the handoff again to Johnston, Johnson pushes it up, and he gets another couple yards there.
Nice job by the Staples D-line here. Doing a good job of closing low.
For the Eagles, and they're going to have to see. I think that there's a possibility that they pass the ball here as 3rd and 5, you know, it's not a sure thing on the ground, but if they complete a pass, then you would assume that they would be beyond that 5-yard line.
Yeah, they haven't had to pass much, but this might be the chance right here.
So Gussie, it looks like a timeout here by... All right, the third quarter coming to an end here. We're on track of the clock, but the story of the game has been Tyler Clark has been James Hillhouse games this way because it's proving it throughout the season. They're 3-0 so far.
Yeah, the Trumbull teams are one of the top teams in the state, and this running game offensively has definitely shown why.
So now Gussie takes it, and he looks like he gets Staples to go off sides there.
Yeah, it's just a bad mistake there. 3rd and 5, they went a hard count, and
that is on a 3rd and 5. That's a terrible play right there.
Yeah, that was a crucial play. Now you don't need to make Trumbull think about this play call. They can give the ball right back to Rowan Johnson, let him do his thing.
He looks like he's looking over the sidelines. He knows he's getting the ball here as Augusti is communicating with Rowan, and we're going to see what happens here as the offense is going to continue pounding the football. Gussie takes it, hands it to Johnson. Johnson up the middle. Johnson gets 5 yards there. Good play there.
Number 3, Rowan Johnson. Number 7.
Against Johnston. As the snap is taken once again, Johnson gets it once again. Johnson cuts it outside. Johnson gets near the first down, if not to the first down. Looks like he got to the first down there based on the referees.
Yeah, like you said, place. We've seen Jack Whittle like we did on that last play, so definitely a lot of guys are stepping up and making big open field tackles.
Now it's taken once again. Johnson takes it once again, and a great tackle there by Staples at the line of scrimmage.
On the play, number 3, Rowan Johnston. Stopped at the line by number 72, Tanner Chilipsa.
By Tanner Chilipsa.
He's a big dude. He has that impact.
Yeah, he stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. I think that's probably the shortest gain that he's gone all night.
I would think so. Lower the average a little bit. So Auguste takes a snap, back to Johnston. Johnston upside, Johnston up the middle. Johnston gets to 8 more yards on that play.
And that'll help the average out a little bit.
So now it's going to be a 3rd and short here for Trumbull.
This formation here, it definitely looks like it'll be a direct snap.
And Johnston takes it, goes upside, goes up in the middle, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, another direct snap there. Easy 5-yard gain there by Johnston.
And Staples is really going to have to fix this if they want to come out on top of this game. And then if
Get run defense as a weakness because, I mean, we've seen in this game that it's really the only reason Trumbull's in the game right now.
Exactly. So Auguste takes the snap, hands it to Johnston. Johnston cuts outside. Johnston has the lane and gets tackled there. Great tackle there by Staples.
I believe that was Preston Norris. What a tackle there by Norris. Up in the ground and going back to his right, but Preston Norris was able to stay with him and grab his legs and drag him down to the ground.
8:35 left in this game right now as Trumbull is going to look to get some more points on the board here. Auguste takes a snap over to Johnston. Johnston takes up the middle. Johnston gets stuffed for around 3 yards there.
Another big stop almost at the line of scrimmage there. Another tackle here from him.
Big 3rd down and 6 here for the Wreckers and for the Eagles, as if they're able to get this, they're going to be able to continue their offense, but if not, they're going to be put in a tough situation. So Auguste back in. Auguste communicating with the sidelines. They're preparing to hike the ball. They hike the ball. Auguste looks to pass. Auguste has a guy open. Auguste, and he drops the ball. Great defense there by the Wreckers as this Wreckers is not able to secure it.
That was Antonio, who was the targeted receiver there, was not able to.
Because they either haven't gotten targeted, well, that's probably due to the game plan, but they just haven't let guys wide open. So
yeah, we haven't needed to say Holloman's name much this game like we usually would because, I mean, obviously Trumbull's been running the ball almost every single play.
But Holman also has not been letting his guy get open. So good defense there by Holman, who was the quarterback a couple years ago for JV. He hurt his shoulder last year, and he felt that, and the team felt that he was better suited to play corner at this point because Smith has the skill and the hold-on cornerback was bigger than the quarterback. So Auguste takes a snap over to Johnson. Johnson up the middle. Johnson pushing forward, and on 4th down, he does not get it. Huge play there by the Wreckers, and they're able to get the 4th down stop.
A 4th and 6 running play there to Johnston. They trusted him. By that record D line to make sure that Johnson.
They've had the ball with a lead, so they're going to look to push forward here. They're going to look to add some more points on the board, make this a 2-possession game when it matters most. Smith drops back. Smith takes the run. Smith goes upfield. Smith goes for around 2 yards there as Ford Parkes is stopped.
2nd and about 9 on that touch pass.
Is it too early to start chewing clock, or is that strategy?
I think it's a little too early. Obviously, you also have to take into account that the Wreckers have not had a great running game themselves. I wouldn't really trust it to get a couple first downs in a row, if I'm being honest. I think you have to continue with the passing game and get first downs.
He's clocking the slot right now. He's looking at Smith. It looks like he's ready to make something happen on this play. Offense is set. Smith runs again. Once again, he's going upside, bounce out outside, and he cannot get any traction on that play, so he's caught at the line of scrimmage there. The acceleration that is not what we need from Smith.
Yeah, that's stopped right at the line of scrimmage again.
The ball right back.
Yeah, that'll definitely be deflating for the Wreckers because they want to get a first down here. They want to move the clock. They can't chew the clock just yet, like I said, because of how bad the running game has been. So they want to just do their offense like they normally would and just try to get first down after first down.
Smith communicating with the sideline, looking. Trumbull making some defensive substitutions here, matching up. You see Sandra at the bottom of the screen. Sorry, at the bottom of the field. And Smith ready here. 4 receivers set here for the Wreckers. Smith drops back, looking to pass deep. Smith evades the pocket, and he goes off on his legs. Smith dodging, and he gets wrapped up here at I can't tell. Very close to the first down line. We're going to see if he got it. And it looks like
number 10.
Looks like they're going to give him a first down.
so. Big run play there by Smith. He
Hasn't been able to do that all game, as he finally is able to get a nice 10-yard run there on 3rd and long.
And now we see Clark talking some trash to the Trumbull sideline right now as he is looking to make an impact. So now Smith sends a guy in motion. Looks like that's is that Armentano?
Smith
with the ball. Smith with the ball, and he gets thrown down there by Trumbull.
Smith on the QB run out to the left. Not much there again, but no mistakes by this record team. They got to take care of the football. You know, especially with how good Johnson has been this entire game, you don't want to give them the ball at midfield with a chance to tie the game.
So Smith waiting, chewing some clock as he takes a snap. Smith goes outside, has a guy open there. That's Clark. Clark moving. Clark trying to get outside, and Clark goes to the sideline. Looks like he's just short of the first down there.
Just short, but the clock.
To get Smith. Try to get Smith inside, let him get that yard.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's been, if you need 1 yard, I think Smith is the guy.
So it was the line. Smith takes a snap. Smith runs up the middle. Smith does he get the first down? Smith does not get the first down there. So Trumbull has to stand here. It's now Coach Berry's has a decision to make.
Yeah, you got to go for it here. I think if you're the Wreckers, you're on Trumbull side of the field at about the 43-yard line. You got left 4th down play with 3:30 to go and counting.
Staples here. Smith ready.
Biggest play of the game so far.
Smith takes a snap and he runs it. Smith runs and it looks like he's short of the first down. So
that's going to be very close.
The ref looked like he was running on the inside part of the first down, but we're going to have to see what the decision is, where they spot the ball. But this is a crucial part in the game.
Yeah, that's extremely close there. They're going to bring out the first down markers, but it looks like it's going to be a little short.
Yeah, we're going to see where the markers line up. We'll see the ref signal.
No.
And it is not a first down. So the offense will get back on the field. Rowan Johnson.
You know Rowan Johnson is licking his chops right now.
So now it is Augusti back. No running back seen. They're looking to pass. And he has a guy open. That is the tight end, Ben Carley there, as he gets around 8 yards on the flat.
Rare passing play there by the Trumbull Eagles. Not seeing too much of that, obviously, in this game. They're going to go empty formation again.
I don't know where he is right now. This is a place where you think he'd be in. As Augusti takes a snap, and he has a guy open once again. That is number 14, Samuel Lapham there. As he gets down, and there looks like some scuffling here between the teams as a flag is thrown.
Oh, gosh.
So we're going to see who gets in trouble here. Maybe
that's going to be unnecessary roughness on Staples, most likely, after trying to take him down after the whistle was blown.
And you know that's angry. You know.
Awful penalty right there. Personal foul.
Augusti's do not see Johnson.
Johnson looks like he's in the slot right now.
Okay, so he's not in the backfield. As Augusti looks, he's looking at Johnson. He rolls out. He goes up the middle, and he has a guy opening Carley up the middle. What a pass there, and what a connection between those two.
Yeah, nice job there by Carley, making that catch over the middle with defenders around him as...
He's got a sport athlete, you know, he makes his impact, and now Staples here. They have to get a stop in the red zone. As Augusti takes a snap and passes it against, this time it's to Johnson. It looks like the ball is dropped.
Yeah, he pass. Tried the bubble screen to Johnston, but...
I don't know, maybe they have a feeling. They have trust in their quarterback. That could be what it is. But right now, do what you did right all game, what Staples couldn't stop.
Exactly. And Augusti hasn't, it's not like Augusti's made any mistakes this game. He's played a pretty clean game the whole way through.
It's been a clean game, interception-wise, by both teams, but some fumbles and some muff punts.
Yeah, and I'm still also very confused, just like you said, why Johnson is... It looks like he's in the backfield now.
As they're passing once again, is it to Johnson? Johnson's wide open. Johnson makes a catch and goes into the end zone. That is a... Looks like he's touchdown there by Johnson, as it is 28-27 Staples.
Wow.
Looking to tie the game now is Trumbull.
Unbelievable. He was wide open on the wheel route. He was just saying they got to run the ball to him, but they put him on the wheel route, and he makes a great adjustment, spinning around to make that catch and dive for the pylon.
Athletic play there, and I don't know how you lose track of the other team's best player.
Yeah, you got to have someone on him at all times. I don't know what state the Wreckers were thinking right there, getting him wide open on the wheel route by the sideline, but...
And at time, we know as much as you'd want in a situation like this. So, I think it looks like they're going for two out here. And biggest play of the game right now for the lead. Johnson looks like he's prepared to get the direct snap. Tables has to make a play. Johnson gets it. Johnson goes to the middle, and Johnson gets into the end zone as they take the lead.
29. Performance by Johnson today, but in the Staples territory, those 15-yard penalties are here today. You can't help but be a little bit happy for him, because a guy doing things like that, that's just unbelievable to watch.
But now we have to see if Staples down one can come back here and make some miraculous plays in order to take the lead back with 2:01 left in this game, as they're back deep to receive the kickoff. Another squib. Let's see if Staples can handle it. This time they do handle the kickoff and pick it up at the 33-yard line.
Cameron Lyons was on the recovery there. He's the first one. Look for Tyler Clark or James Hillhouse, their two biggest playmakers. I think that's the best move offensively if you're Coach Behrens.
Clark in the slot right now. As Smith takes it, Smith looks over at Clark. Clark makes the catch. Oh, he drops it. Oh, I thought that was a block right there, but he's not able to reel it in.
Just took his eye off 10, but I like how they go straight to Tyler Clark on that first play.
And then he's the type of guy that can make a move and break it open, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Those are the types of plays. That play could have gone for a big gain, but just was not able to haul it in.
So Smith drops back, looking to pass. Smith gets wrapped up in the backfield as he is sacked by the Trumbull Eagles.
Great pressure there by the Eagles. Making a very nice place. Obviously 4-down territory in their own end with a minute and a half left.
This could be the game right here if they're not able to complete this. As Smith takes the snap, looks back. Smith in trouble. Smith gets out. And he's got to open at Clark. Clark is open. Clark going on the field. Clark, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown and for Staples. Staples leads 36-29. Unbelievable. This game, Tyler Clark is special. What a play. Caleb Smith escapes out of the pocket, finds a wide open guy in Clark, and Clark's second touchdown of the night does it for Staples. They take the lead with 1:12 left in the game. Staples set to go for two here.
Get a timeout. Get a timeout and get this play right.
And they want to get timeouts here. They want to get this play right. They have to do that in order to, this is a big play. They want to go up. They want to go up by 7. And a timeout is taken by Staples.
You need to have a great play. Obviously, if you're a coach, you had your list of 2-point plays for the entire week. You got to go to the very top of that list and find the best one, because this is the biggest play of the entire game right here.
So Smith in the shotgun right now. 4 receivers set for Staples. Crowd getting loud right now. Smith takes it, looks to pass. Smith goes outside and he has a guy open, and the 2-point conversion is converted.
James Hillhouse wide open. A great route there. An extra shiner route. Gets his defender to go inside and blends his foot and goes right back towards the line with a minute and 12 left.
Can run it a couple times, but Johnson runs some hurry-up offense, but it's
happy to be able to witness this. But this game is far from over. This Trumbull Eagles squad definitely has the firepower to get this ball, or to get this as back to a tie game.
So McCall set to kick it off, and I would think they would squib it here, right, with not much time left.
Yeah, probably.
Don't want a big return, so you want to be able to get down on defense. So McCall squibs it, And it's nearly fumbled and recovered there by Trumbull as he pushes out to the 40-yard line.
Alright, this is the biggest series of the game. They need them here.
So Auguste is back alongside Johnston. Auguste takes a snap, drops back to pass. Oh, and he throws it out of bounds. That could have been a disaster there if he was not able to keep miscommunicating there with the receiver. But there was a miscommunication there.
Block on a run play, and then Auguste kind of just threw it over his head.
That was Samuel Lapham there. So now, Auguste back in alongside Johnston. Auguste drops back, looks to pass. Auguste moves up in the pocket. Auguste goes downfield to Johnston. And it is nearly intercepted by the Wreckers as it hits the ground. But great defense there by Staples, able to limit Johnston.
Almost an interception there. That would have sealed the game. But
as well as run the football, you can play some cornerback too.
What can he do? What can Johnston do at this point?
So now Auguste communicating with Johnston, the two players. And now we're going to see Auguste take the snap. Auguste looks downfield, has a guy up in the middle, and it's a great catch there by, that is Ben Carly across the 50-yard line down to the 43.
He's been all reliable for Trumbull. This is Auguste. Multiple big catches for Carly.
And now hurry up offense here by Trumbull. As 42 seconds left, as a deep shot downfield by Trumbull, as it is incomplete there.
And no flag. Trumbull wanted a flag on that one, but I don't think they really needed one. It looked like a good defensive play. As the Staples secondary has looked pretty good in this game. They need to look out for Ben Carly, though. He's been the safety net for Auguste this entire night. Don't want to give up an easy catch in the middle of the field. Trumbull does still have 3 timeouts.
Auguste takes a snap. Auguste looks outside. And he has a guy in Antonio. Antonio makes the catch and goes down to the Staples 35-yard line as he is decked back there. Slow progress.
First down there. Nice easy throw and catch, finding Antonio.
One does here. And it's tough because they've ran the ball so well all game, and now they have to divert from that.
Exactly. That's the big problem here. The whole offense has been revolved around the run game, and now they got to rely on the passing game, which we haven't seen.
So Auguste takes a snap, looks to pass. Auguste downfield into double coverage, and it is.
No.
Oh, it's out of bounds, but it was caught by a Staples defensive back.
That's Petrosino coming across the middle of the field there. Great play, but the referees are discussing it right now.
And we'll see what Staples.
We'll see.
The Staples reaction will tell us if it was an interception or not.
No, I think it's gonna be an incomplete pass.
We'll see if Petrosino could get his. By Staples, Petrosino gets down, and Staples goes crazy. So Auguste throws the game-losing interception there.
Unbelievable! What a play by Sam Petrosino!
As Staples goes wild, the referees determined that it was intercepted by Petrosino, and what a wow for the Wreckers to win this game. And I'm sorry, but that just did not happen tonight. Staples came out here. They did what they needed to do. With 17 seconds left, they're going to kneel it out.
Johnson's hands on that last drive.
So now, Staples will kneel it down. Caleb Smith has the football, kneels it down, and this clock will run. What a game here by the Wreckers.
That is amazing. Just an amazing job. They just take down the number 7 team in the state according to Game Time CT. As the Wrecker fans, they're all excited.
Heading out now, happy with this game in itself. I was Zach Ginsberg alongside Colin Mender. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be back. Staples beats Trumbull in a tough, fought-out game.
That was so hard. That was so hype. They were just talking like about
Ty and Gavin.
cool.
Okay, now we got to peel this up.
Yeah, should I? We should bring.